I had, let me just call it a dill pickle. If you know, you know. I was, me and Yuzu were FaceTiming. I think it was me, Vienna, Bao, and Yuzu. But but Bao and Vienna went to sleep. And so it was just me and Yuzu talking. And I have I don't remember how we even got to this conversation. But all I remember is I ended up buying a dill pickle. I don't know. And then I opened my package with a bunch of skincare stuff for my face, for Accutane stuff. And then I opened the box. And there's a small rectangle. Well, I mean, like an 8-inch rectangular box just in this box. And I'm looking at it. And Papa Numi's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, I don't know. What is this? And then I look at it. And then I read the words. And I'm like, "Oh my God, Dad, it's a dill pickle." And he's like, "Huh? Why?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Do you think I should give it to my aunt for Christmas or something?" And then he says, "I don't know if she would take that in the right way. I don't think she'd understand. It's a joke." And I'm like, "You're right. Who should I give it to?" And then coincidentally, right after my birthday, I had to pick up Bao from the airport. And so I'm driving with Bao at the airport. This was in December after my birthday, during my break. I'm just in the car with Bao, and then I'm looking at her. I'm like, "Bao, I got you a present." And she's like, "Oh my God, I got you a present too." And I was like, "Oh my gosh." And then in my head, I'm like, "Oh God, she got me an actual sweet present." And I'm a... And so she opens it. She's like, "What the f is this? What is this?" And I'm like, "Well, I wanted to get something that was near and true to your heart, you know." And she's like, "What the f? I don't need this. I don't want this." And she just left it in the car. She didn't take it with her. She literally just rejected my gift that I put a lot of care and thought into. She rejected the dill pickle. I'm driving with everybody in the car, fast forwarding to ALA, and we're driving through this restaurant. And then I don't remember what they were talking about in the back, but I was like, "Hey Kage, hey Cinder, do you guys see a box in the back?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, I see the box. What is it?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, just open it. It's something pretty crazy." And they were like, "What the fuck?" Dude, Cinder was laughing her ass off. And you know what they ended up doing? I wish I could share these pictures so bad. They ended up sticking it on my window. And we get to the restaurant, and I'm stepping outside, and they're like, "I hope she doesn't look at her car." And I look at them, and I'm like, what do you mean by that? And then I turn around, and I just see this dill pickle stuck on the glass of my car. And then I look at them, I'm like, "You mother..." Not the car pickle, bro. I couldn't even... They're so terrible. Oh my God. I turn to Kage and I say, I'm gonna have to get a picture of you with it as revenge for what you've done to my beautiful car, you." And then he's all, "What? Oh, damn it." And then Gooby and Red ended up being like, "Oh shoot, I guess we'll go near it too," and open our mouths. And I'm like, "What?" I don't recall saying you guys had to join in on it, but I mean, I guess that's okay. And I don't know what it was, but I think after that they grew an attachment to the dill pickle. Kage more specifically. Kage ended up being the one to keep it. Because I don't know if you guys follow Kage on Twitter, but this dumbass... He's all, "Guys, look at my hotel. It looks so nice." You know, the internet is forever. He ended up saying, "All right, I'm gonna use the dill pickle as a form of self-defense if anybody comes to the rooms." And so he like slept with it under his pillow. I bet getting hit with one of them hurts. Oh yeah, funny story. When we were driving back to the hotel, I was having a good time. I was humming, I was singing. And then they said something to me, and I go to turn my head to the left to try to hear what Kage was saying. These stuck it on my mirror. And so I got slapped in the face by this dill pickle, bro. It was fighting back. It was fighting back. I ended up like, and it was like suction cup, so I was like, bonk, when I took it off. And then I just like threw it back at him, chucked it at him like a nunchuck. I was like, I got Dill Pickle slapped. I never in my life would have imagined that would happen to me. But you know, there is a first for everything.